any thoughts on how AI will affect journalism? I mean, will we be replaced in the future, or will we have a just more specialized role in this
Let
world?
me give you an analogy that might be helpful from 100 years ago. So 100 years ago, the gramophone was invented, right? So we created the ability to record music. Now, before that, the only way to experience music was to go to a concert hall and listen to live performance. So now the interesting question that gets asked is, what happened to the earnings and jobs of music performers after the invention of the gramophone? Interestingly, the mean earnings went down, but the variance increased, which means some people made a lot of money and a lot of other people kind of lost out, because now the people whose music was really good could be recorded and scaled, and a lot of people could listen to it, right? That is why, Taylor Swift makes billions of dollars, and because of scalability. So basically what happened there was that the gap between the haves and have-nots increased. I think that's what's going to happen to journalism. I say that news has no value. Point of view has value. Perspective has value. Insight has value. This is what the New York Times says, right? You can get the news from anywhere, but if you want perspective, come to us. If you want analysis. So I think that the journalists who are reporting on facts, who are producing basic blog posts, who are doing kind of very low-level reporting, I think those jobs are not needed anymore. However, AI will become your co-pilot in creating better journalism, because it will help you to do the background research. It will help you get ideas. It will help you to create the first draft. I like to say, one of my favorite comments about AI, generative AI, is you will never start with a blank page. As a journalist, sometimes staring at a blank page, getting started is the most difficult. But I can always now ask ChatGPT to get me started. So it is a great way to get started. It is a very dangerous tool to use without insight, right? So one of the really interesting things in this context is that you can only ask an algorithm to help you to do a job that you know how to do better than the algorithm does. Because then you know the difference between good recommendations and bad recommendations.